Average price for a condo right now is $607,000 and a median price is $560,000. So if you want to see what has been happening month by month, 5 months. 5 months is exactly how long it would take for every condo in Mississauga to sell that is currently for sale if nothing else comes up for sale. In this video, we are going to look at exactly how bad the Mississauga condo market is right now. Generally, on average, condos are the second biggest market share, detached homes being the biggest in Mississauga, right around 35%, and condos are not too far behind, mostly thanks to the Square One area. So they're right around 29% of all the sales that happen on the MLS. And this is the scary stat that I think you need to be aware of, whether you're buying or selling. Obviously, if you're buying, this is great news, right? This is exactly what you wanted. Because for the longest time there was no supply. So right now there's tons and tons of supply. So condo apartments in August, these are unofficial stats. Condo apartments in August, we only had 135 sales. Keep in mind, this is all of Mississauga. This is not just Square One. So 135 sales, and right now we have 690 condo listings in Mississauga, which would make it 5.1 months of inventory. So that is a long time for the things to be just sitting around. Condo townhomes, we're sitting at 4 months of inventory. Freehold townhomes, very few sales, only 14 sales for Mississauga freehold townhomes. And that makes it 5 months of inventory. Semi-detached doing the best of all the types of homes. Semi-detached homes, 65 sales and 170 listings that are currently on MLS, which would make it about 2.6 months of inventory right now. Detached homes not doing well either. Obviously the biggest market share, 167 sales, but 3.9 months of inventory. So anywhere you cut it, we are looking at a huge months of inventory, and that's a drastic jump compared to what was happening only 2 to 3 years ago. Now, if you compare what's happening right now, this is August 2024. If you compare that to the second peak of the market, which was right around April and May of 2023, we have 1.4 months of inventory for condo buildings and 1.3 months of inventory for detached homes. And this is the biggest change right here. The peak of the market, which was February and March of 2022, we had less than 1 month of inventory for both of these types of homes. And we've gone from less than 1 month to 1.5 months, and now we're sitting at 5.1 for condo buildings and 3.9 for detached homes. Right now, on average, we're sitting at 4.2 months of inventory. And this is another scary stat that I think sellers need to be aware of. Obviously, it's great if you're a buyer. We are deep in a buyer's market. Sales to new listings ratio has dropped below 40%, which means we are in a buyer's market. Anything below 40 is a buyer's market. Anything above 60 is a seller's market. Above 60 is what we had back in February and March of 2022. We were right around like 70-80% in some areas. So right now we're sitting at 34%. And on average, you can expect to be on the market a little bit over 1 month. August was slightly slower than July. Obviously, right now I'm showing you unofficial stats, but I'm usually pretty close to when the actual stats come out. They're pretty within a couple of percentage points. August was slightly slower than July, which is not a big, that's not a big surprise, because July and August are usually slow because real estate is seasonal. Spring is the busiest market. Summer is it slows down in the summer, then it picks up slightly in September, October, in November, then it starts slowing down, the slowest season being the winter, December and January. So not a huge surprise there that the market was slower in August and July compared to April and May. That is what we would consider normal. But keep in mind, this gap right here between sales and active listings, this continues to be a very big gap. That's why there's really no need to panic if you are looking for a condo in Mississauga, or pretty much any house in Mississauga. So if we start off looking at prices, detached homes right now, average price is $1.55 million. Median price is $1.34 million. And if we look at condo buildings only, not condo townhomes, average price for a condo right now is $607,000. And a median price is $560,000. So if you want to see what has been happening month by month, like, okay, how does that compare to rest of the year? The prices have not gone down much. I mean, I know the buyers are not going to like hearing this, but there is one piece of good news for sellers, is that prices have not really tanked. We had this huge spike in April, but aside from that, like they have been hovering right around 1.5, 1.6, 1.56 for the last 4 or 5 months. So prices are kind of hovering around $1.5 million for detached homes. These are average prices. And for condos, pretty much the same thing. They have not dropped much. They're all within $50,000 almost since the beginning of the year. So you can see here 630, 615, 627, 645. You get the idea. So right now we are seeing the second lowest month in terms of prices. The lowest was 594 in January, but they have been fluctuating within 50,000 or so. So little bit of good news, not a lot of good news for condo sellers, even detached home sellers for Mississauga. There's not a lot of good news right now. There's tons and tons of supply, months of inventory is going up, and active listings are going up. So everything is going in favor of the buyers. But if that has not turned you off from buying or selling, you can call or text me here if you need to buy or sell in Mississauga. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.